Hello again and welcome back to the channel. We're doing another review my roster video. Let's just put that into element. We're doing reds this time. First on the block we have Francois, who, although is a decent hero, he's just the best I have at the minute. That's why he's in the defense, but he will not be getting limit broken. As you can see, I've got 7 ethers, but no, he's not getting limit broken, I'm afraid. He's very good. He does, I think with the right troops, he does about 250 burn per turn for 2 turns, so it works out 2,500 damage, which is pretty good. Or it might be 200, I can't remember exactly. I think it's about 250 when he's fully emblemed and got the right troops on him. But yeah, he's just... he takes too long to kill people, in my opinion. Which is why I haven't limit broken him. Next up we have Elena. Although she's not ascended yet, she will be soon. She's the next red I'm going to max. Her and her costume. Yeah, Santa's emblems have been stripped for Skadi, so I need a slow red to use in rush attack, so Elena it is. Haven't used it yet, but I've heard good things about her, particularly in rush. Grazul, who I have maxed at 20. I'm actually quite a big fan of Grazul. I think she's a very underrated hero. Recover 15% health for all allies. It works out as about 200 to 300 depending on the health of the hero. Immune to new status ailments is really good for countering Frigg and people like that. She's and gives 4% mana generation for all fire allies, which is quite useful when you stack them. Yeah, I think she's very underrated. The recover 15% for all allies, I think is good. Could be better, but it's okay. It's enough to keep your team alive for another turn or two before a main healer can go off. I would never use her as a soul healer. Who is next? We're going to have to scroll to the red section now, where things get a bit more interesting. Then we have Marjana, because she is currently the only red sniper that I have. I do like her, but I would like a different red sniper, of course. I did pull for Yang Mei, didn't get her. I did pull for Gefyon, didn't get her. Yeah, that's the story of my life, really. I've pulled multiple times this month for Russell, didn't get him, so I'm just destined not to have red snipers. I don't have her costume. I wish I did. If I did have her costume, I'd probably level another one of her, so then I could have 2. Yeah, I don't have anywhere else to put my rogue emblems at the minute, so they are there. Zimketer, again, another underrated hero. She had her time a couple of years ago where she was actually really popular. 155% damage to all enemies is kind of meh. It's not going to kill anyone, but it's nice to have. All allies get plus 25 attack for 4 turns. That's actually surprisingly useful on defense. She can be a real pain in the ass on defense with that added attack bonus. And that was the big one. Cleanses status ailments from all allies at fast speed. That is fucking amazing. I know there's... oh, who is it? I can't remember their name, but the very fast cleanser now. But for a long time, she's been the go-to red cleanser for a lot of people. Who's next? Anzog. Anzog was actually the first red hero that I maxed. First red 5-star that I maxed. He's pretty good. Deals 215% damage to all enemies, which was okay for his time. It's not amazing anymore because there's way better out there now, but heals each ally with 20% of total damage dealt. That's useful, but again, it's nothing special. I wouldn't take him as your soul healer. I've been tempted to actually put him in my defense team now, because he's damage to all. So is Francois, but I'm still undecided whether to take Francois out or not, because the whole damage over time meta is kind of gone now. And with all the heroes that can block status ailments and cleanse them. I'm not sure whether there's really a place for them anymore, other than a few like Beera, who her minions give you the damage over time every single turn. So yeah, I'm tempted to put him back in. I was tempted at one point to limit break him as well, but don't tell anyone about that. And then we have Santa. Bringing up the rear, we have Santa. I've used him for quite a long time. I use him on every single Titan because of his 44% defense down. I don't regret ascending him because he's had his place, but he's kind of fallen down the pecking order a bit now, and I don't really use him anymore, other than in Rush for a defense down hero. That's kind of it. I know there are players out there who use him, Krampus, and Mother North all together for the family bonus, which is fair enough, but I just think there's better heroes out there now, and we'll take a look at some of the others. I've part-leveled Lady Loki and I've part-leveled Ruben, partly because I didn't know who I was going to ascend for a long while, but I've decided to do Elena over Lady Loki yet. If I don't get anyone else in the meantime, Lady Loki will probably be next, but I'm not sure yet, simply because if her card was exactly the same but at fast speed 100%, it's the fact that it's average and she doesn't do that much damage. If she did the damage that she does but at fast speed, sure, fine, I'd do it in a heartbeat, but average speed is just, when you have like Frigg and Odin who have similar-ish specials but at fast speed and do way more damage, it's not comparable. It's just not. And yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote for 5 stars. I will probably move on to doing 4 stars next for each colour. As always, like, subscribe, and I shall see you next time.